What is happening, my film friends? David the Film Junkie here. Monday is over. Put it behind you for a week. Yeah, sadly, only for a week. Anyways, guys, I am out of my daytime purgatory, and I got some Batman vs. Superman set photos for you guys. You ready for this? Death to Superman! Cut his dick off! Send him back to... Deport him? Superman Nazi? Yeah, there's some weird signs in there. Yeah, these were pulled today from the set of Batman vs. Superman, where apparently people are not too happy with the Man of Steel. Yeah, probably has something to do with that little fight he had with General Zod that tore down a lot of buildings. But see, that's what's so great, though. This is what's great. I mean, when people were complaining about all the destruction at the end of Man of Steel, well, here you go. I mean, they're gonna totally go, you're gonna see people's reactions. They're gonna totally make a movie that people are reacting to what happened, and obviously there's gonna be people for Superman and people not for Superman, and then we got Batman who's gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna take this motherfucker down. And speaking of Batman, Mr. Ben Affleck was on the Today Show, I believe, and he talked a little bit about Batman vs. Superman. He actually talked about the suit. He talked about the bat suit, which we still have not seen fully yet. Why? It's hopefully soon, guys. Hopefully soon. But he talked about how much it cost, and I guess it was oh man, I don't have the exact number. I thought I did. I apologize, guys. I think it was around like $400,000 to $500,000 or something like that. I don't know, some crazy, staggering number like that. But he also said that Zack Snyder added a pretty cool element to the suit. Now, what is that element? Oh, please let it be the white lenses and the mask. Please, please. Like, they don't have to be there all the time, but just like when he has to do some shit, and it just kind of comes down, or he has to see in the night, night vision, something like that. I will seriously just, if I see that, if I fucking see that, man, I tell you what. So then he also was, he was talking today with Matt Lauer a little more about people's reaction. I mean, he was promoting Gone Girl, but of course they're going to ask about this movie. And he said, he talked about, he praised Zack Snyder and of course the writer Chris Trio, and he was saying, these guys did a pretty incredible job. Zack Snyder, the director, is working from a script by Chris Trio, who wrote Argo. They really conceived it in a new and interesting way. It's really cool because obviously Chris Trio came in and just kind of said, okay, let's take this David Goyer / Zack Snyder script and make it stronger and make it better. And then he talked about the casting, of course, a little over a year ago. I can't believe it's been a year since he's been casting. And he said, we have these cultural stories that people have attachments to, they care very much about. Fans get imaginative, they write fan fiction, and they get really into it. They're certainly entitled to those feelings, but that's been interesting for me in this is the movie. More than any other movie combined. People come up to me and they're really excited, that's great that there's people actually going up to him, not like spitting in his face and saying, fuck you, I hated you, Daredevil, shut up. And then he went on saying, you have all this attention, some of it's positive, some of it's negative. I think in the end you make the movie and it either works or it doesn't, I mean, that's just pretty much the way it is right there. And then he talked about working in Detroit, how it's the setting for both Metropolis and Gotham. He said, there are things to be discouraged by here and there are things to be inspired by here. I find it really dynamic. There are parts that look like Metropolis and parts that look like Gotham. Well, there you go right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess they chose the right setting for it, and hopefully, hey, it helps their economy a little bit right there. All right, guys. Anyways, if you want to see some more of those set photos too about the the whole people protesting Superman, I'll have all the images on my site. First link down below. You know the drill. Check them out. Come back here. Let's talk about them. Hit that like, thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Talk to you guys later.